hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If you can tell by the title, I'm doing a little bit of a different video today. I actually tweeted about this on my Twitter and was talking about how I could possibly make a going to uni / college for your first time / going back to school video, tips and tricks type of thing, because I have definitely messed up a lot in my schooling career, and I thought might as well share my knowledge with you guys. And you guys actually had a really positive response from it and were like, yeah, do it, tell us. And okay, maybe not that excited, but you guys seem to want me to do this video, so here I am doing the video. Awesome. So the tips and tricks will be in no particular order because it's way too much effort to put them in like a category or something. I'm just gonna spit out some random tips and tricks that I have. So here are 10 tips and tricks. Dying. Oh my god. Here are 10 tips and tricks on how to survive college, uni, high school. These are mostly geared toward uni / college tips and tricks, but I mean some of them you could probably apply to high school as well. But yeah, this video is already gonna be long, so stop talking! A lot of these tips might also just be very obvious, but I thought I might as well include them anyways just to really hammer in that point. So tip number 1 is do your homework / mostly do your readings. You might think, oh, I don't need to do my readings at all. Actually, no. More specifically, do your readings before class. Like, actually do the readings assigned for the specific class. Because you might think, hey, I can just read everything the night before my exam. No, that's not really a great idea. Doing your readings before class means you're actually prepared for class, means you can actually pay attention to what the teacher's saying, and it means you can actually write your own notes in ways that you understand related to the subject that you had read about. Yeah. If I compare my notes from the classes that I actually read the readings to the classes that I didn't read the readings, there is a huge difference. The notes from when I didn't do the readings are just kind of all over the place and it's not as filled with information, but the notes where I actually did the reading before class filled to the brim with lots of information. It's organized, you can actually see a clear train of thought, and it is amazing. So definitely recommend, because it's just easier to pay attention to what the prof is saying and to actually know what's happening and you're not lost the whole time. And if the prof calls on you, you actually know what you're talking about, so that's always good. Tip number 2 is a way to save money, and that is bring food from home to class or to school. Because honestly, most of my money was probably spent on going out eating with friends or just going out eating in general, maybe by myself because who needs friends? But a lot of the time I didn't have food and I'd get hungry and then I'd go and eat out, and like eating out is really expensive. Even just going to buy coffee every day, that adds up. So definitely bring food from home because it will be worth it in the end to save all that money. Tip number 3 actually kind of goes along with the food train of thought, and that is the freshman 15 is real, and beware of that. Oh man, I definitely suffered, maybe not 15 because 15 is a lot, but like I definitely suffered from the freshman 15 in the sense that I definitely gained weight in my first year of university, and that's definitely totally due to eating out all the time because I'd go out and eat all the time, and meals out at restaurants are huge portions, so definitely beware of that. If you're not looking to gain all that weight, then just be conscious of what you're eating. Tip number 4 is join clubs, get involved. Definitely a good idea because you might think, I'm really shy and I don't really want to do that and talk to new people. That is me. I'm really shy, I have anxiety. Like, going up and joining these new clubs was definitely a scary experience for me, and it was easier for me because I actually swam for the university in my first year, and it worked out because my swim club actually is kind of part of it. Like before university and high school, my swim club is kind of run under the same type of people, like the same coaches. It's connected, like we practice at that university, so it's automatically connected, so going from my high school to the university team wasn't really a huge difference. I already knew the coaches. It wasn't a big transition. I was with the same people I already knew. But I did join the Quidditch club, and I was actually on the Quidditch team for 2 years, and it was, wait, 2 years? 3 years. 3 years! I was on the Quidditch team for 3 years, and it was amazing. I love all the people I met there, they were all amazing people. I met some really good friends. I had amazing times. It was amazing, but I also joined with one of my friends. She sadly didn't actually make the team, which really sucked because she was the one who first told me to go join, but I did join the team and I made friends and I opened up, and it was really awesome because I was getting to know people that had similar interests as me. So definitely join clubs, get involved, because you get to meet some really awesome people who will probably have the same interests as you if you're joining a club that you're actually interested in, you know? It's a really great way to meet people. And yeah, I don't know, just I would recommend doing it. Tip number 5 is pay attention / go to class, because it is really helpful when you go to class. You might think, oh, it's university, you know, I can skip whatever class I want and I can totally pass. I'm just like, yeah, you could probably still pass, but you'll probably do better if you actually go to class. Fun fact, a lot of profs will actually reveal like information about exams or midterms or like helpful tips and tricks during class, and if you don't go, how are you gonna know about those helpful tips and tricks, you know? They might reveal like, oh, this is gonna be on the exam, but this isn't. So like, that's really helpful when studying, because then you won't waste all your time studying something that you don't actually have to study for. So definitely go to class, pay attention in class too, turn off Facebook, turn off Twitter, turn off Instagram. Like, you don't need those things to distract you the whole time, and it definitely does distract you. You might be paying attention and then you think, oh, I'm just gonna check Instagram for a second. That right there is cuts your train of thought and you're not paying attention anymore. You could have been paying attention, now you look at Instagram, you look back, you have no idea what's happening. Your mind is in another place now. Now you're just thinking about what you just saw on Instagram. So like, pay attention in class. If you're using a laptop, exit out of all those social media tabs. If you have your phone, put it on silent, put it on do not disturb. Just pay attention. Tip number 6 is make friends with people in your program. That is very helpful to do, because making friends with people in your program means making friends with people that can help you out and that you can go to for advice, you can go to work with, to study with. It's awesome. Usually you'll have a bunch of the same people in a lot of your classes. At least that was how it was for me. I noticed a bunch of people were in a bunch of the same different classes that I had, so get to know those people. It's actually very helpful, and if you ever have trouble trying to figure out an assignment and you don't necessarily want to go to the prof, you can go to that friend and hopefully they can help you out. So definitely recommend making friends with people in your program, because it will help you along the road, and plus it makes going to class a little more bearable if you actually have friends in the class. So recommend that. Tip number 7 is talk to your prof. This might seem, again, really obvious and simple, but like, I definitely didn't talk to my prof as much as I should have. I did a lot in my 3rd and 4th year because I realized that it was actually very helpful, and most of the times profs actually want you to succeed. If they don't, then they're horrible profs, and I'm sorry for you. And there definitely are profs like that who won't be as helpful as other profs, but like, some profs generally will try to do everything they can to help you succeed. Like, I had one prof who was the most amazing prof ever, and he literally walked me through my essay. They will help you, and they won't think you're annoying unless they're a horrible prof, but the good ones will actually want to help you, and they're usually really happy that people actually come to see them. Definitely go talk to your prof. Tip number 8 is another way to save money, and that's for looking for books online or just used in person. A lot of universities, and probably colleges as well, have like university pages like class of whatever, and you could go to, and a lot of people will be selling books there. Definitely go see if your university has one of those pages, like on Facebook usually. Books can get expensive, and like, don't even worry about getting new books every single year, because honestly, like, they're just books. Like, if you really want that book and you know you're gonna keep it forever, then sure, get a new book. But if it's not really something that you intend to keep, like, a used book is just as good. So definitely check out used books, because that can save a lot of money. Also, ebooks. Ebooks are also an option. I personally don't really like ebooks that much, but ebooks do save you a lot of money as well, so you can also check out some ebooks. Tip number 9 is get enough sleep, and it's kind of gonna go into the next tip as well, but I just thought sleep is very important, so it deserves its own tip. But get enough sleep. If you get enough sleep, then you will pay attention better in class. You'll actually be motivated to go to class, you know? You don't want to get sick. Getting sick in the middle of exams is the worst possible thing. So like when you get enough sleep, that can help prevent sickness, which can help prevent getting sick during exams, which can help prevent wanting to shoot yourself in the face. So definitely get enough sleep, and sure, you might have those all-nighters once in a while that you need to study, you need to finish a project, but like honestly, catch up on that sleep. And I know all you otakus out there are gonna be staying up all night trying to watch anime. Don't. Get some sleep. And actually, we'll go into the next tip right now, which is number 10, and that's time management. Just manage your time really well. Get a schedule. What are those things called? A planner. If that works for you, definitely do it. I personally myself, I just write sticky notes on my Mac, like the program, or just have those notes on your desktop. So I will write all of my assignments there, and like the dates that they're due, and also every single test, so that I can see every time I open my laptop, I can see them there, and I could be like, okay, like this is due in a week, this is due tomorrow, like I can have them all there, and then I'll cross them out as I go. And that's really useful for me because they're always, as soon as I open my laptop, it's always there, you know. It's not in a planner, like sometimes I forget it at home, or even writing in your phone. Your phone has that planner thing, set alarms. Just manage your time really well and find a way that works for you, because time management is a huge thing in university and college, because you're gonna have a lot of work, you're gonna have a lot of things to do, you're gonna want to go hang out with your friends, you're gonna watch that anime, you're gonna read manga, you're gonna want to do a lot of things, and taking the time to have time for each of those things that you want to do is probably one of the hardest things about university and college, because it's hard trying to find time to do all the homework and all the studying needed for university, but you still want to have a life. So it's really hard trying to find that equal balance between school life and social life. So just, yeah. Okay, I think I blabbered on for a lot longer than I wanted to, and hopefully at least one of these tips help you. I just chose things that I know that I definitely struggled with and I learned from, and I hope that you will learn from my tips and it'll help you in your college, high school, university life. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you want me to do a part 2, or if you want me to go more in depth about certain subjects, definitely comment down below and I can definitely do that, because it seems like you guys actually wanted this video. So like, I'm willing to do other types of videos. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are all amazing, awesome people. And yeah, I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!